Hey my loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I plan to reinvent myself and change my life in 1 year. I'm so excited to share these tips with you because I know that I'm going to achieve my goals, and I know that if you guys follow these tips, you will also achieve your goals. So if you find any value in this video, don't forget to subscribe and help me hit 1K. Please excuse the light changing. The light keeps coming in and out of my room, but we're not going to let that stop us today. So yeah, let's continue with the video. So first of all, I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to take my life back into my own hands and start living intentionally. So over the last 2 years, with COVID and with everything that's been happening in the world, I've just been feeling very lost. And I felt like the trajectory of my life was stagnant. And I decided that I was tired. I was tired of feeling like I wasn't where I was supposed to be in life. I was tired of having constant mental breakdowns. And I realized that, no one was gonna come and save me. I was gonna have to deal with this shit myself. So that leads me to tip number 1. Decide that you're going to start living your life with intention instead of letting life happen to you. Decide that you're worthy of achieving your goals. You're worthy of living the life of your dreams. Surround yourself with people that inspire you, things that motivate you, things that make you want to go harder for yourself. Imagine that you're already living the life of your dreams. How does that make you feel? Now you know that feeling. That leads me to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to identify the reasons and the characteristics that stopped you from reaching your goals in the previous years. All you need to do is get a piece of paper and split it into 3 columns. In the first column, you write down what were your previous goals. In the second column, you write down what reasons or what character traits stopped you from achieving those goals. And in the third column, you write down how would the woman that you want to become show up in order for you to achieve your goals. So for example, in the first column, I wrote that for many years, one of my goals had been to lose weight. And in the second column, I wrote down that for some crazy reason, I had convinced myself that I wasn't able to lose weight. And I also wrote that, in truth, I was just lazy. And, that's kind of hard to hear, but you just have to be honest with yourself. In the third column, I wrote that the woman I want to become has a routine in place that enables her to make healthier eating choices. I wrote that she exercises at least 3 times a week, whether that's going for a walk, going shopping, or dancing, or anything else that I want. Now that you've written that down and you know exactly where you stand, I want you to release that past version of yourself. Release all the guilt, all the shame, all the pain associated with that past version of yourself. Forgive that version of yourself for not achieving your goals and beating yourself up about it. Let it go. Tip number 3 is to do things imperfectly. Do things poorly. Just start and stick with it. The amount of times that I've had such amazing ideas and managed to talk myself out of it is ridiculous. Just because I was worried that, it might not turn out as great as I imagined, or I was worried that I wasn't perfect in that moment. Like, who cares? Stop letting the fear of being perfect or the fear of the unknown stop you from starting something that could truly be great. It really doesn't matter. You will learn along the way. Tip number 4 is to break down your goals into actionable steps and strategies. This will set you up for success because even though, yes, you have your overarching goals for the year, the steps and the strategies will give you a framework to follow that will tell you exactly what you need to do on a weekly and a monthly basis in order for you to achieve your goals. This eliminates all excuses. Tip number 5 is to do something that moves you closer to your goals every day. And that's where creating a weekly and monthly calendar comes into play. Tip number 6 is to keep yourself accountable by keeping a daily journal. In the evening, reflect on how your day went. Did you achieve your task for the day? How do you feel knowing that the action you've taken today is moving you closer to living the life of your dreams? Imagine just knowing that if I keep taking action every day, eventually by the end of the year or at some point this year, I'm definitely 100% going to achieve my dreams. Just keep that feeling in your heart. And when you reflect on it every day, you'll be so inspired to show up for yourself the next day. Tip number 7 is to push past the urge to give up on yourself or to be lazy. Literally ask yourself, would I be happy if in 10 to 20 years from now, I'm still in the same situation that I am today? Last but not least, tip number 8 is to prepare yourself mentally for the good and the bad days and the mental fortitude that this journey is going to require. But I know that you're all going to achieve your goals. I'm so excited to hear all your success stories at the end of 2023. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found value in this video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and help me hit 1K this year. Oh, not this year. Within my required time frame.